Hello everyone, Jolene Ann from Chill Lifestyle. So, just your weekly yes or no pick a card reading. Yeah, I'm back to that. So, yeah, we'll see your selection and then, yeah, let's get into your reading. Okay, here is your selection. For pile number 1, you have got the fire opal. For pile number 2, you have got the obsidian. For pile number 3, you have got the selenite. And for pile number 4, you have got the moonstone. Each one has a special meaning, but you may stop here, pause, take your time, and we'll get into your reading. If you have chosen pile number 1, the fire opal, then you are asked right now that you need to have more confidence within yourself. So perhaps there's something that you're wanting to do, but you don't have the confidence to do it. It may be something that you're very passionate about, or there may be some kind of sensuality, because those are the words here, confidence and sensuality. So it's a fire opal. It's saying you need to go after your passions and at least have the confidence to go after it. So maybe that's why you're here. You're wanting to have a yes or no on something, and maybe your confidence is all you are needing. So pile number 1 is the answer to their question, yes or no. Let's get best of 5. Okay, passionate, yes, career person, maybe again you needing to be a little bit more passionate or a little bit more driven or feel good about yourself. Maybe you're wanting to ask someone out and you're not too sure if you're attractive enough, you know. Oh, 2 queens here, huh? Maybe there's a choice between 2 people. Okay, and then 1 more. Okay, so what I'm getting, pile number 1, the answer to your question, it is a yes. Okay, I do feel like you do need to have the confidence to go after something. You may have to learn some lessons, or you may have to change your life a bit. Some of you have a question because there may be 2 possibilities here. One of them is very grounded, the other one's very passionate. So you might have someone who you're more passionate with, but the card that's next to the passionate card is bullying, deception, defeat. So for some of you, your confidence level has perhaps been knocked because someone, and there could have been 2 feminine people in your life that have affected you, someone bullied you. You may have been or thought this person was, or you put them on a pedestal somehow, a friend or someone in your life. Doesn't have to be a female, could also be a male, so change this accordingly. And you had to walk away from someone who you felt just defeated. Even if they didn't bully you, you just had to walk away and you just had to take the defeat, okay? But what Spirit wants you to know is there's something new coming in for you. And you don't have to lack confidence because of whatever happened. You know, the past is a past. This new thing, it could be a new job, it could be a new home, a new project, even a new love relationship. And this one's quite solid. It's got 3 pentacles. Pentacles is grounded into earth. It's solid, it's grounded. Pentacles is slow, steady energy. It's not fast-paced, passion, fun, beginnings, ends as quick as it starts, you know. All great, passionate about each other, we fire each other up together, we're great, and then all of a sudden it burns out, and then we're fighting and drama and, you know, things like that. Pentacles is more grounded, it's slow, it's earthly, okay? And again, there may be lessons, there may be studying, maybe you have to study to get this job, or maybe you need to just research courses you have to do in order to feel confident. Whatever it is, there's some kind of learning taking place and something that's starting for you. That's a yes. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Comment, like, and subscribe. 333, look, that might be a sign for you. Goodbye. Pile number 2, you have chosen the obsidian. So this is saying you need to be a little bit more grounded. You might need, obsidian's a stone to help shield you against negativity or negative energies. So there may be something that's, you may be feeling like it's in the void, or you may be needing some kind of shielding against something, or maybe you just need to feel a little bit more grounded. Maybe you're just too all over the place, too stressed, too in your head, and you need to go out and ground yourself. Or if you can, get hold of an obsidian stone, that would definitely help. Almost looks like a stone that, I mean, I don't think this is a great picture, you'd have to look it up, but it almost looks like, I remember seeing it almost like with coal, you know, it has always like that black with like rainbow colors in it. Okay, yes or no? Pile number 2's answer? Is it a yes or is it a no? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Unfortunately, pile number 2, the answer to your question, it is a no. So this card wanted to come out. I only need 5, but it's kind of confirming why it's a no. You're feeling very weighed down. You're feeling very bogged down to the ground. That's why you're needing some grounding, some shielding. Okay, something's not, this situation, or you are definitely dealing with anxiety, depression, nightmares. You are not very grounded. You have to cut back any energies that are attaching themselves to you at the moment, because this just isn't good for you. Okay, it's weighing you down. It's making you feel really sad, depressed, anxious. Okay, spirit guides are saying to you that it could have been there could also be gossip surrounding the situation, or needing to, maybe obsessing with an ex, for example, and you continuously watching them, watching their every move. What are they doing? Who they're talking to? Where they're going? It's not healthy. Okay, something about this situation's not healthy. It's not grounded. It's not rooted in where you should be. Spirit is saying that you need to focus on your own work. You need to focus on teamwork. You need to focus on people you can collaborate with. And this could be work, this could be friends, this could be relationships, people who are part of your team. Don't be focusing on other people. I mean, it's almost like you're needing more self-love, more self-care. There may be delays because you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a signal to move. Again, you may be waiting for an ex. Are they going to come back? Are they going to apologize? Are they going to come back? I'm just giving you an example. It doesn't have to be that. But you're waiting for the signal to move. And Spirit is saying, focus upon yourself, okay? The right thing will come to you when you are in the right grounded force. And you need to shield your energy from this, because it's quite heavy, making you, especially if you're feeling, if this does not sound like you at all, then this obviously is not your pile, okay? Listen to the whole reading. Don't just assume that this pile is for you. But if you are having anxiety, having depression, having worry nights, then this is your reading. And then Spirit is saying that's why it's a no, because this is not part of your team. Someone's not working with you, they're working against you, okay? Or it may be time for you to work alone for some of you. Maybe it's better for you to work alone and not be in this team. Okay. All right. So that's a no. Comment, like, and subscribe, and goodbye. Okay. If you chose pile number 3 or the selenite, then this is your reading. Spiritual activation stimulation. So selenite is exactly that. It really does help with spiritually. Maybe if you're needing some spiritual advice or needing some grounding or helping from the spiritual realm, you could get yourself a bit of selenite. Okay. It might just stimulate that part of the brain. But let's just see. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Okay. One card out. Oh, too many cards. But I'll take them. Okay, so it's quite clearly a yes to whatever question you're asking. There's some kind of truth coming in pile number 3. So what I'm getting is 7, 7. Wow, that's interesting. So 7 is quite a spiritual number as well. So this is a spiritual pile. You may be going through a bit of a spiritual awakening or realizing spiritual gifts, or you might realize spiritual gifts. Maybe you feel blocked. You can always get yourself some selenite. But it does feel like you have invested a lot of time, energy, and effort into things, and maybe thinking, when are things going to pay off? I've been trying so hard. And it does feel like there are choices coming ahead of you, okay? Don't force yourself to look at what you've lost. This is a time where you might have a realization or a flash of insight, some kind of truth come forward. It does feel like any plans or any waiting to move will be overcome, because you may be dealing with a little bit of low self, feeling, sad, or feeling a little bit low. It's not like huge depression, but there is a little bit of grief, loss, nostalgia of the better days, feeling, a little bit bored, perhaps. So maybe Spirit is saying, look, don't stress, okay? There's no illusions here. You haven't wasted your time. Something good is coming your way, and it will come in like a flash of insight, like it's coming pretty quickly for you. So you don't really have to stress. Yeah, it does feel like this is after some kind of loss or something in your life. And something will come quickly and it will take you by surprise. So the answer to your question is a yes. Comment, like, and subscribe, and goodbye. Hello, if you chose pile number 4, the Moonstone, this is your reading. Mystery and intuition. So yes, the Moonstone really is supposed to help you with your intuition. Okay, so let's have a look. Think of your question right now. Yes or no? Whatever your question is, let's have a look at it. Okay. Okay, more than I need, but that's fine. Okay, so this is a yes to whatever question you asked. Okay, what we are getting here is there is something really grounded. Oopsie, sorry. Something really grounded and very solid that's coming your way. Okay, you got 2 2s here. Interesting. The previous pile had 2 7s. You got 2 2s. So we're getting a little of extra signs here. You might be seeing 2 2s or 2s everywhere. Then this is confirmation that Spirit is trying to talk to you. Things may have been out of balance for you, you know, financially perhaps. Maybe you've been having more bills than you had money. Maybe you didn't see your way out of a situation, or you just could not figure out your problems. But it does feel like there's about to be a payoff. You know, you needed time to recover or recuperate after something, and Spirit was just giving you the time to really focus upon yourself. It does feel like there's some kind of choice or indecision perhaps for some of you, and that's the problem. You don't know what to do. You're busy juggling 2 decisions. Is this one the right one? Is that one the right one? It does feel like your intuition is trying to tell you that it's not such a mystery, pile number 4. You do know the answer to this. But the answer to your question, as I said, it is a yes. You could be bossing up or gaining more financial stability after instability. It does feel like a decision will soon be made. You will soon see the truth and you will know which way to go. But your intuition is your best guide, okay? You use your intuition, it won't take you astray. So have faith that something very grounded, very solid is on the way, be it money, a promotion, or even a love interest that's very grounded, solid, and happy. So this is a yes. Comment, like, and subscribe, and goodbye.